Transcripts of the 4 programmes in the series Welshmen of Our Time will be published in The Listener, beginning with this week's edition, which publishes Emily Daniels' conversation with Dr. David Owen. Now, a late-night look at the news of Wales. North Wales Conservatives, seeking a reprieve for steel making at Shotton, have been told by Welsh Secretary Nicholas Edwards that the plant's future is in the hands of the British Steel Corporation. But he said the government were considering upgrading the area to special development status in a bid to attract new jobs. Workers at the troubled Hoover plant in Merthyr will hold a secret ballot next week to decide whether to accept the company's latest offer and call off their 3-month dispute over pay. Golden Limited have failed in a High Court bid to prevent engineering workers at their Llantrisant perfume factory joining next week's 2-day national strike. 3 men and 2 young boys were rescued by a lifeboat tonight after their dinghy capsized off Caswell Bay, Gower. They were all said to be satisfactory after treatment for exposure. And a 19-year-old holidaymaker was rescued after being trapped on a cliff at St. Govan's Head near Pembroke. He's now in hospital with head and knee injuries. A man will appear in court tomorrow following the discovery of a middle-aged woman unconscious in her flat at Newport. Mrs. Gladys Rees is seriously ill at the Royal Gwent Hospital. A 52-year-old Swansea man has been killed in a fall at a reclamation site at Nantaglaw in Gwent. Harry Ashmole from Forest Vach was inspecting an investigation shaft when the accident happened. A Cardiff Crown Court judge has ordered an inquiry into how a 22-year-old driver was jailed for motoring offences which were not subject to terms of imprisonment. Alan Graham Wright, who'd served 5 weeks of a 90-day sentence, was given an absolute discharge. Cricket and Glamorgan lost their last championship match of the season with just 1 ball to spare. Worcestershire beat them by 6 wickets at Worcester, with New Zealand Test star Glenn Turner making 135. Beer was selling at 2p a pint at a Mid-Wales hotel tonight, with cigarettes at 6p for 20. The return to 1939 prices at the Devil's Bridge Hotel near Aberystwyth marked a farewell evening for 250 former evacuees from Liverpool. They've been spending a week in the area, which became their temporary home at the start of the Second World War. That's the news of Wales. Now a look at the national news with Kenneth Kendall.
The Bishop of St Albans, the Right Reverend Robert Runcie, has been chosen to succeed Dr. Donald Coggan as Archbishop of Canterbury.